Welcome on in. It's time for another edition of Friday Night Lights, presented by the Allegheny Health Network and St. Vincent. I'm Mike Fenner. Jay Pushkar has the night off. Coming off his first win with his new program, Gannon men's basketball coach Kelvin Jefferson leads the Golden Knights into his first Gary Miller Classic tonight at the Hammermill Center, the 36th Gary Miller Classic. Gannon down 10 at halftime. Let's pick it up in the second half, where Tremaine Strickland scores his only 3 points of the night on a corner three ball, making it an 11-point lead for Alderson Broadus. But here come the Golden Knights. First, they get it to their sharpshooter, Chris Clancy, cans the three ball from the wing. Few trips down. He'll get it again, this time from the corner, and he'll bury it. He had 10 points, Gannon within 4, and then Clancy sharing the basketball. He finds just the right guy on the left block, the big fella, Deontay Cicero. The right hook is deadly. 27 points, 10 rebounds to lead the way for Gannon. And here comes Victor Olawaye, giving Gannon the lead on a three ball, 72-69, less than 4 minutes to play in this one. And then one of Gannon's several late-game stops comes from Olawaye on the defensive end. The super sophomore takes it in for 2 of his 16. Gannon gets it done on the home floor, 81-74 for win number 1 at the Gary Miller Classic for these guys.
This is a gut check game. This is a game that could have gone either way. At halftime, they could have folded it and just gave up and say, we'll get ready for tomorrow. But we got some tough guys. We got some high-character guys, and they wanted this, and they came out, and we're growing up. We're growing up, and it's nice to grow up this early in the season, but I see some good things.
On the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard, the Gannon men win at 81-74 from a big night from Deontay Cicero, 27 points, 10 rebounds. Gannon will be back on the home court tomorrow at 7:30 from the Hammermill. Who will they face? Let's get to game 1 at the Mill, Gary Miller Classic, featuring Lemoyne and 11th-ranked Ashland at the Hammermill. Let's get it going. Middle of the first half, Ryan Rowland finds Tim Level for the bucket down low, makes it a 3-point Lemoyne lead. And then Rowland, the Mercyhurst transfer and senior from Syracuse, gets into the lane, does some adjusting, recovers and scores with the left hand. Good ball movement on the other end of the floor for Ashland. The Northwestern and Bowling Green State transfer Derek Koch with the 3-ball from out front, knocks it down, and then off of his miss on the same end of the floor for Ashland, it's Aaron Thompson cleaning him up with the tip right in on the tin, and Ashland gets the win, 87-77. They'll take on Gannon tomorrow at 7:30. To the NBA G League, the Bayhawks are on the road visiting Eastern Conference leading Wisconsin. How about the 3-ball from Zylan Cheatham early on? Erie down 8 points, but that'll help the delivery there. Then off the miss, good dish here. Josh Gray, the two-way man, with 31 points, 2 of them there. Big night for the Bayhawks. How about a little two-man game here? Gray going to swing, and that's another triple for Cheatham, who knocks down, and then Gray, the swing and score through the lane. Let's get to the Lewis Fitness and Performance scoreboard for this one. The Bayhawks fall 133-115, 31 points and 10 assists for Gray, I should say. St. Bonaventure grad Jalen Adams, a.k.a. the old Jalen Adams, to Bayhawks fans, with 27 points for the winning Wisconsin Herd. Let's get to some hockey, or, well, let's stop for a minute. Tonight's Mercyhurst men's hockey game against Robert Morris was postponed due to light issues above the ice at the Ice Center this evening. The game will be made up on Tuesday, January 14th at 7:05 p.m., and tickets purchased for tonight's game will be honored at that makeup date. The Lakers visit RMU tomorrow night in the home-and-home, 7:05 at Colonials Arena. So women's hockey, we go earlier in the afternoon. No problem for Kennedy Blair and the ladies getting the action going, leading 2-1 against Union College, but Union ties it up in the second period. Grace Hiding beats Blair, and we're even. Later in the second period, Alexa Vasco able to retake the lead for Mercyhurst. Emily Pinto scored the first 2 goals, so now it's 3-2 Lady Lakers. To the third, power play time for the visitors. Maya Martinez with the advantage, takes advantage, scores. We're tied at 3. We go to overtime. 36 seconds in, face-off win for Maggie Knott, and a win for Mercyhurst. Summer-Rae Dobson with a game winner in overtime. 4-3 your final as the Lady Lakers get it done.
I thought it was awesome draw from Maggie Knott. She pulled it back, and I was high slot and just shot it. And I didn't even know it went in, but it went in.
It was good. You know, you set up plays, they don't always work. That one did. A great job by Maggie and, you know, Summer and Pinto to execute the play. And it's the biggest goal of the year at this point right now.
More hockey for you. The Otters will play their annual Teddy Bear Toss game tomorrow night against Eastern Division leading Peterborough at 7 o'clock from the Erie Insurance Arena. Erie lost 5-4 to Kitchener in a shootout in the annual Thanksgiving night game last night. Otters have played in the league leading 6 shootouts, but now it's time to reset for head coach Chris Hartsburg's crew.
there's some things we got to clean up, and I think it'll benefit us, but certainly, we got to refocus and get ready here for Saturday.
The Otters and the Petes go at it tomorrow at 7 o'clock at the Erie Insurance Arena with much more hockey coming your way. High school football, 2 teams left in District 10 in the PIAA State semifinals. First in Class 2A, Wilmington facing Avonworth at Slippery Rock High School. Wilmington down in the second. Kalen Bender finds a wide-open Ethan Susan for the 9-yard touchdown game, tied Wilmington trailing by 6 at the half. And they take the lead in the third. QB sneaked for the touchdown for Bender, but Wilmington comes up short. The final score in this one, 33-21, as the Hounds finish 12-1 on the season. How about Farrell taking on Clairton in Class A, the state semis down at North Allegheny High School. Steelers looking good early. Ray River would break loose in a scoreless tie, going 55 yards to pay dirt, 7-0 for the Steelers' advantage. Brendan Parsons, no, not from Girard High School, threw a touchdown pass to tie the game, and a field goal would make it 10-7 Clairton at the half. But an Anthony Stallworth 59-yard touchdown run in the third was the difference. Farrell wins 13-10, and they'll play for state gold next week. After winning 6 of 7, the Pitt Panthers will try to bounce back from a 28-0 loss to Virginia Tech last Saturday with a home finale tomorrow against Boston College.
Against this Hokie front.
Fun to go in there today because it's old school. It's a little bit of Stanford from last year, which we made some mistakes in that game, so it'll be fun to go out and prepare for it. It's very similar to Jim Chaney, what we faced, really our first spring and fall camp as a defense. Their favorite play is what we call push play, and they're going to hand it to a 250. A.J. Dillon, the third leading rusher, in the country right now. I mean, he's a hoss. He's an NFL guy. I'm assuming he's leaving this year. I don't know. That's what all the draft predictors are, and he's a he's a load, and he's a third leading rusher in the country for a reason.
The Panthers take on Boston College at 3:30 on the ACC Network tomorrow afternoon. Pitt looks to bolster its bowl game destination with a win over the Eagles at Heinz Field. How about Senior Day for Penn State as well tomorrow afternoon? With more on that, we check in with the Nittany Nation.
It started with a stroll. Just walking the dog. And then we had some laughs.
My main question is, what is wrong with you?
Penn State defender Antonio Shelton picked up the mic and picked apart his team. And don't forget about the big uglies.
A lot of people don't know that it's, 55-year-old guys behind these masks, and we take them off and we're like, whoa.
But it wasn't all fun and games.
My life, I've been through a lot, especially coming from where I'm from.
Like the story of safety Lamont Wade, from the mean streets to making plays. But maybe his biggest challenge was fatherhood.
I just got the call. It's like, I'm not ready for this, but, I had to make myself ready, and I had to man up to whatever I did.
Or the cheerleader, Trey Deputy, who spent 2 tours in Afghanistan.
Oh, wow. For the first time, I was like, wow, I could die over here.
Some of our best stories came from the Spirit Squads.
Are you ready for that? Stay for...
Like Eric Gaspich, who had a traumatic brain injury as a kid.
I wasn't supposed to be even able to finish high school in their eyes.
Now he makes magic as the Penn State mic man.
I had asked my coach just to put a chair with his name on it, kind of reserved seat for him, so he was there in spirit.
Stories that inspire, like Steven Gonzalez, whose father passed away when he was a junior in high school.
It's all been about him, and it's all, he's kind of been like the driving fuel.
Let's go! And don't forget about Ethan Cook, the Penn State TV guy. He almost didn't make it. He was born 6 weeks early and says he has autism and ADHD.
I was standing next to somebody and I said, listen, I'm sorry if I was a little too much. And they're like, dude, what are you talking about?
We wanted to bring you stories this season that made you feel something and tell you about the people of Penn State. Now, some of those people are going to be at their last game at Beaver Stadium on Saturday. A game brought them together, and hopefully their stories will live on. Reporting from University Park, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Much more ahead coming up next on Friday Night Lights. Stay with us.